everyone, and welcome back to our Take on Cruise with Shannon and Roger, or
Roger and Shannon.
my name is Shannon McKee of atSea Cruise, and next to me I have
Roger Blum with Cruise and Port Advisors, and we are in a very special building in Miami Beach, Florida.
That's right. We are where? The Miami Beach Convention Center. And we're actually dressed because it's a little bit cool outside. This is take number 4 because the wind, woo, look at my hair. Look at your hair.
Thank you for saying I have hair. Nicest thing you've said all day. Well, that's actually not the strangest thing. So Shannon saw me today, and the first words out of her mouth is she hadn't seen me with pants on in ages. Now, fortunately,
Okay,
my
don't
wife...
take that the wrong way,
It
okay?
doesn't sound right, but my wife is the one filming, so don't worry about
He's always in shorts and flip-flops, no matter what, shorts and flip-flops. So it is actually a very cool day. But in 2 months from now, when we're going to see everybody here at the Miami Beach Convention Center, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be a cool day because we are exactly 60 days away from everybody coming into Miami for the Seatrade Cruise Global 2024, and we're going to be right here at the convention center.
That's right. We've been working on the agenda now for ages. The Monday agenda, the Monday sessions, Shannon and I have been hosting for years. That's the destination day. The sessions are all focused around destinations, terminals, ports, shore excursions, everything to do with the experience when guests arrive in a port.
And we've been able to build up the sessions. We've gotten such a crowd now coming on Mondays. It's so lovely to see everybody there from the destination space that they're moving us to a bigger room.
For the last few years, for those of you who have been coming, which more and more of you have been coming, you know it turns out to be standing room only and really crowded. So we're going to be moving over to for those of you who have been here in Miami Beach before, to the other side where the ballroom is. That's the same area where they do the opening ceremonies, and that's where we're going to be working, doing our thing on Monday.
And we have a great lineup. We've been working really hard to try to give a new angle on some topics, and I believe that's what it's all about. You know, we're evolving, the industry's evolving, it's all about evolution. And speaking of evolving, and also about involving, is on that Monday, it's not just about destinations anymore, because they are going to have today's talent tomorrow.
You got it right.
Did I get it right this time?
And they started that last year at Seatrade when we were up in Fort Lauderdale, a much smaller scale. But the idea is to really start attracting young people to the cruise industry. We both grew up in the cruise industry, and it's a great career. It's a great industry. So to introduce young people, that's tomorrow's talent today, so they get introduced to the different opportunities there are.
Isn't it today's talent tomorrow, or is it tomorrow's talent today?
Tomorrow's talent today. Thank you.
See, I didn't say it right then. Tomorrow's talent today.
It's all about getting jobs and joining this wonderful industry.
And that's what we love. And speaking of the rest of the week, we have some great content. They haven't announced everything, but we know for sure there's going to be CEO panels from the big boys to the European brands, to the luxury, to the expedition markets, plus the tracks that we're looking at. You have a tech track, you'll have a retail track. Of course, we always have a destination track. So I think it's going to be, it's an entertainment track. I think there is going to be a lot to choose from. Safety. I think, honestly, I don't know how we're going to fit it all in. We've
actually seen the preliminary agenda. We're not allowed to share it, but it's going to be a great week here in Miami Beach.
It looks good. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you have not booked already, I suggest you do so, because we looked at the hotels that are online on the Seatrade that they are recommending, and they're already starting to fill up. So if you haven't booked your hotels and you haven't booked your air travel, make sure to go ahead and get that in.
That's right. So if you go on the Seatrade Cruise Global site, you'll see a link that in the top, it's a tab that's going to say useful information. Underneath that, it's going to have travel. It'll have a link then for hotel bookings. The prices are better than you'll probably find anywhere else. Shop around, but things are filling up. It's not going to be spring break, so it's not going to be quite as crazy as it's been, but still, this is Miami Beach, it's South Florida, so get the bookings in. They also have links for discounts on air tickets. Once you actually register, there's discounts with Air Canada, with Delta, with United, and Southwest. So take advantage of these discounts. And speaking of discounts,
we have an ambassador's code. I don't have it right now to share with you. We've got to get the updated code for 2024, but we will include that in our online when we post that, what that link is going to be.
Absolutely. So what I'd recommend, Come into Miami no later than Sunday. This way you have the whole day here. On Monday, the sessions are going to be great. The week is going to be great. Get your bookings in, get your travel done, do your registration once you get our link, and we'll see you here.
See you here. Bye.
Bye.